Hello there, this is Ben Fournier, and here's my reading the Douglas Adams Starship Titanic Games Manual. Or this is the lame old Ben's first look at it anyway thing. So yeah, cool little designs. So, lovely special inaugural commemorative heirloom first class in-flight magazine for you to keep forever because you're special like the Starship Titanic, lovely forever. Warning, pre-authorized first class passengers only, subclasses, see page 3. And the Blarantis Syndicate of Initiative congratulates Starstruck Incorporated and Starlight Lines on the glorious maiden voyage of the Starship Titanic on behalf of the GAT of Blarantin and his loyal subjects. And I need to have that not show up as much, and is proud to sponsor this lovely in-flight magazine. So yeah, letters from Leo Venice. This is like it's the style, I think, of stuff around the 1920s. And I have this on, let's see here if it'll look better if I change it a little bit. General eye protecting is what I have it on. Let's see, parchment maybe. Does that look better? Yellow rather than green? I have it on eye protecting normally, just the idea of it being eye protecting is nice, but parchment probably works better. Yellowish. Yeah, bringing out the gold in that, maybe a little, I don't know. Whatever. So there's all that. Letter from Leo Venice. How should I address you? Customers, passengers, people? No, friends! I stand before you today, humble, my shy arms outstretched in supplication. Is that a tear which glistens in my eye? Yes, I am an old man, and the Starship Titanic is my masterwork, the true, enduring achievement of my life. She is more than just the most fabulous luxury starship ever conceived. She is embodied at her very core in Titania, a living web of complex, sensitive, preemptive, intelligent control systems. To me, she is literally alive. By the time you read this, friends, Titania will be ready to ascend to her into the firmament in all her glory. I wish you joy of her. For me, triumph will be tinged with sadness. There's that word that if you try to ask GPT to write anything, they always add tinged. Always tinged. Wah. But anyway, whatever though. I wish you the joy of her. For me, triumph will be tinged with sadness as I shall be saying farewell to my starship, my Titania, my creation, my daughter, my sister, friend, my beloved. But that is the lot of the Creator. I merely rejoice to know that she is perfect and that neither she nor you nor her friends can come to harm in this video game. So yeah, Leo Venice, creator of the... Please disappear. There we go. Starship Titanic. I mean, it's obvious what it should say, but you never know what it'll pop up. There's all this stuff, so all the... Yeah, GAT speak, and that's the table of contents. Let's move down to the next one. Out and about, GAT speak. So, Starship Titanic, pride of Blarantis, triumph of Leo Venice, wonder of the age, dazzling vessel filled to the brim with our aspirations. Extraordinary summation of metal technology, fantastic, never before seen linking of many varied and new and big ideas. Into the ether you go, and stronger our hearts beat, and all our hearts beat stronger, it says. I mean, this is not goodbye, this is farewell. It is see you soon. Yours, the GAT. His Highness the GAT was talking to our court reporter. Is that supposed to be the GAT? I don't know. Garden supplies. Let's see here. What's that say? There's all sorts of this stuff. Advertisements from like the 1910s. Garden supplies. Supplier of garden supplies to the Starship Titanic. Why not dig into our stock? Everything for the garden. Garden equipment is a specialty. Gardening things always available, e.g. plants, worms, etc. This week, special offer 2 for HHT, 3 for 12 HT. So 4 each. Wow. Okay then. I don't know what HT is, but okay. Hectare? Or something? I don't know. Something I don't know. out and about with Marcinta. On vacation, writes Marcinta Drubish, the Starship Titanic's despot, responsible among other things for all your check-in and upgrade needs. Even driven, cutting-edge, sharpened successes like to escape briefly from the hurly-burly of modern business and plunge into a maelstrom of teeming exotic life. And where better than Azepo, the famed capital of Fanaa, polysolar playground of the rich and aspirational. This ancient, time-scrabbled city has a pinguid tabescent charm which cannot fail to captivate even the most jaded of travelers. Proper arrangements having been made and medical precautions duly observed, the fun seeker lucky enough not to be permanently desk-bound may visit the ancient winding Aka bin Jibabli, named in honor of the Battle of Jajabli something. Even in the meridian heat, the Aka bin whatever that thing is cool and shady. The click-clack of Reborzo counters forms a counterpoint to the quiet murmur of grave scholars from the immemorial school of calligraphy as they discuss the exact proportions of the perfect Reborzo serif. Now the street is quiet. The money changers who normally line the pavements with their ceaseless cry of Zumafa'ang, Cthulhu something, have retired to their cool, dark apartments for Quanch, the traditional vast and ruminative midday feast, after which the Aka bin Jajabli is left to the Reborzo players. That's a game of something. And the first, I'm sure they're going to say all these words. Maybe they will in the game, and maybe that'll be interesting to hear how the heck they're actually pronounced. Not that I really care, but it's like annoying when I can't figure it out. I mean, Jajabli? Jajiblets? What? Okay, whatever. Foreign-ish sounding conflagrations of what is the word? Conglomerations? Yeah, it's like that. Amalgamations, a mixing of everything just to be confusing. It's like maybe I should learn Polish. That if I really wanted a difficulty in figuring out consonants strung together, which is a very complex language for that. Irish too. Irish is a pain to try to learn as well, especially since it changes all the time which sounds are meant by which things, but whatever. And there's French too. I'm French on my dad's side and Irish on my mom's side. And those languages also suck. It's the languages. It's just how it is. Yeah, I'm sure if you learn it when you... whatever. Anyway, onward back to the game manual. Later, the narrow alleyway will be in the carnival mood, echoing until dawn to the irresistible rhythms of the traditional Reborzo. Then the intrepid traveler might choose to dress himself in the traditional baggy pajamas of 3 buttocks pantaloons. What? And venture out into the throbbing heart of Fanaa. And should things get out of hand, a quick manipulation of your pet, that's like the Pip-Boy thing, a personal computer device, will summon my colleague Fintable to conduct you back to the safety of the Starship Titanic. Meet Navi, soldier of fortune in the game. I hopes. It's, what? I hopes. It says I hopes. Not I hope, but I hopes. writes Sergeant G. Nobby Nobbington Frout, the ubiquitous and unibrachial major domo of the Starship Titanic's verticular horizontal passenger transportation systems division, to be able to regale the distinguished passengers, I should say passengers, but I'm thinking there's either typo or that's an older word, but passengers, with some military reminiscences, and oblige as per not orders but orders. It says standing orders, e.g. the Battle of Jajabli with was carnage. Cut to ribbons we was when the Hajaji come raging down the hill, worse than Phlegnos, although the Barneans was more ruthless. But was we downhearted? No. We was professional soldiers and privileged to doom for a cause we believed in. Not that we actually knew what the cause was, seeing as how nobody told us, just like the siege of Ostermund. But that didn't matter. What we believed in was the idea of serving for something we believed in. And if that was good enough for General Sutton of Pinada, it was good enough for the lads sweltering in the flesh pots of Baroka Narmian. So if there is anything, as any passenger, this is obviously trying to convey a kind of accent. So if there is anything, as any passenger may wish to know about the above campaigns, do not hesitate to ask. It'll be an honor to fill you in, should I feel so inclined, and providing my health holds up, on account of I am married to Asgon's Tregers. What the heck? Tregerisis? Asgon's Tregerisis. Okay, not to mention my Borms, Bliver, and Blimpt, but I am an old soldier, Sir Madam or thing. What laughs at mystery? From Outpost 31. Pain and even having my head reaped off. So it's tata for now, and hoping this finds you as it leaves me in the pink. Robot Man of uploaded consciousness or something there. So what's this about a weird mustache? Talts Galactica. Put a smile on your wife's face with a mustache. Beyond Dismal 26. Okay. Going up in the world, do it in style with a genuine elevator. Used in the Starship Titanic. We're with you all the way, mostly. The Blaranton Elevator Company does not accept responsibility for anything, ever. Say goodbye to ugly with no herring misery with our herrings. Box set 4 misleading callers. Apply in confidence to Waldo Pittock and Rosso Fisheteers to the Gentry, a division of Interfish GBMH. Okay then. And some dude with a bow and some canoes. Warning: second class and sergeant class passengers not in possession of valid upgrades must hand in this magazine immediately before boarding. You are reminded that your onboard in-flight magazine will look like this. Unauthorized upward class mobility is strictly prohibited for your comfort and for safety. Thank you. No. Okay. Alright, chicken legs. Let's read the ads first. The Quality Corner Executive Hotel. 113-113A Neville Sinkmeister Plaza behind Dank Street. All rooms, hot and cold, sluices available. Enjoy our away day weekend team room special or our special clean room. Service Sheets Incorporated. Visit the Olfactory Center for a wide range of tasty modern catering cuisine style. Plus. Dance to the Horace Niblo and his twin-throated organ flatter day only. Booking recommended. Backache. Why not have your spine removed in a video game? Cunningham and Blair. Spinosuction is our specialty. We only use the latest succubus technoblob. Cheap, odor-free, no refunds. You're hiring out ya. Okay. First class, why not really enjoy yourself and despise the poor? Wow, that sucks. Have your scruples out and say goodbye to tiresome ethical dilemmas. That sounds like the procedure that the scientists aboard the what were the things in the Expanse, like the same procedure that the mechanic guy went through so he could stop having trauma. But yeah, either way, only 180,000 HT, whatever currency HT is for, standing, pays for itself in quants, whatever that would be. The psychology clinic beast number, yeah, that sounds about right. The gloatings, Blarantin, and 6 1/3 something. Okay then. Alright, chicken legs. Edmund Fintable, Doorbot to the Stars, speaks to you from inside. Dear guests, what turmoil we have seen in these last few weeks. I am sure as you read this, cocooned in the velvety comfort of your first-class stateroom, and ass-stricken rug warming your gracious limbs, you can have no idea of the frantic preparation that has gone into preparing the Starship Titanic for her maiden voyage. Even as I write, perched on a sack of cement with only days to go before launch. Cement on a starship. What? A workman's parrot chatters raucously above my head, and decorators bustle around me, putting the finishing touches to what I am reliably informed will be the grand ballroom. Let us hope that they finish in time, lest we shall have to call it the Parrot Lobby. Why not call it the Parrot Lobby? Parrots are cool. It's really sad when they go, but they're precious birds. I'm sure not. Of course, just as the sea chicken glides serenely whilst her tiny legs paddle furiously below the waves, none of this frantic activity will be seen by you, pleasant first-class passenger. As I stroll through the palatial public areas of the ship, a veritable army, or should I say navy, is at work. Over there, the Grand Axial Canal sparkles, and the rowboats jostle together, laughing and singing in their high-pitched operatic lilt. In the Creator's Chamber, invisible beams are tested and tested again for invisibility. Every last smorbit of the Grand Central Well is getting a last lick and twizzle from the tiny buff butts and velvet seats of the Pellerator again. What? Well, I mean, I heard that in the game last time, or read it in the game rather. I didn't hear it, but Pellerator, something's a Pellerator, I don't know. Are steamed free of electrician stains once more. Beige technicians race. Beige? Why in beige? What? They're adding beige to something? Okay, I don't know. That would be painters? But anyways, back and forth to Titania's chamber, yet hark. Is that the liftbots? Gentle voice I hear calling me back to my own duties. You, future reading person, are etherborn, and I shall leave you in peace. Lie back, gentle passenger, and let the reassuring hum of the safety-certified Higgs propulsion unit lull you. That's a gravity drive. Extra crunchy. Lull you into a childlike sleep. Sea chicken. That's a swan. Okay then. Craig's wave. Well, let's go through these again first. Wave goodbye. Wave goodbye. Wave hasta la vista to lucky maiden voyagers. Suppliers of wave repressant fluids to Starship Titanic for that smooth canal experience. Okay. Bird psychiatrist. Parrots a specialty, fully accredited by the Gorings and Snedworthy Retail Choral Fantasia Society. Quotation marks. My parrot used to say nothing but Reborzo, but now he is professor of semiotics at the Blaronton Academy of Very Difficult Things. Mrs. J. Brain Pieces. And let's see, Cleve and Swath Butchers. By appointment to the Flectos of Gat, Wish Bon Viaggio to the Starship Titanic. Exclusive suppliers of chicken goods to Starlight Lines. If your chicken's not there, you're dang right we care. This advertisement approved by the Guild of Corn Fritters. Wow. Right below the bird psychiatrist thing. Yeah. So, Craig... wrong one. Craig's Wave. By Craig Coyotal the Fourth, are bought on the canal bank with the Revo shades and the suspiciously large cigarette end. Hi. Like, you know, guys and things and everyone... Right, so the guys in suits are like, Craig, talk a bit about leisure facilities, okay? So I'm like, okay, hey, I'm a bellbot, right? Whatever you want. So, leisure, okay. So, you just, cruising, top down, 110 pack and 3 bimbots, okay? Heading out to catch a wave, I mean like the big one. And you know what, shipboard, they thought of that. Know it for sure. The big one's like coming. I've been watching that at Grand Axial Canal, and I tell you the big one's coming along, okay? Right now, okay? Sure, it's kind of flat. Water goes along one way, down the end, back around again. Kind of, you wouldn't unstrap your board for, okay? It's not what you'd call slingshot, but hey, this is Craig talking, okay? Where there's like water, there's like waves, right? Just a question of time. If ship hits something sudden, pump bursts, storm brews up, man, the way the weather in the Arboretum keeps changing, anything could like happen. So hey, hang loose, and you need speedos, anything like that, you call your friend Craig, right? Craig Coyotal the Fourth, talking to Ravistomp, religious affairs correspondent. Alrighty, and next one, it's Nib, the view from the tea shop. Let's see, should we read? I started this one anyway, so let's read this. This week's Fortillion O Perfluous reminisces. I was lucky as a lad growing up in Blarg to see Clem Grunt in his prime. He was a fine figure, ruthless, merciless, and always polite, very polite. I remember one game when I was hand-to-hand combat spilled over into our section. I remember one game when the hand-to-hand combat spilled over into our section of the crowd. Clem accidentally slaughtered some of my family in a video game. Next, he sent us a beautiful bouquet of flowers with free tickets for the next home game. Not many players would have done that. Polite, very polite. Yeah, maybe not going to those games would be an idea. Transfers. The NID Malaise has been transferred to Reborzo Rat for a fee of 8 billion horrents, so HT is horrent, plus 2,000 supporters. What? What? 2,000, what? Okay, so other things here. Hints and tips for the intergalactic travelers from Neville Sinkmeister's The Man with the Famous Hair, that he got out of a McDonald's ice cream dispenser for the 0.2 femtoseconds. It works because they have plastic gears that break all the time, especially if you forget to add the grease. This this quant. That's units of time. It's probably like a month or something. Or a week, or who knows. It's more than a microt. Probably more than an arn. Who knows if it's a cycle, though. But anyway, the exquisite Garrett. I'm not saying the word it sounds like because it could be a wrong think word on the glorious site. Anyway, Neville lets us look into his special equipment bag of equipment. Equipment bag of equipment. Yep. Certain moves within our great game seem to typify the player's search for grace and perfection. Such a move is the exquisite garrote. Let's call it that. Peak fitness and technique are vital, of course, but so is having the right tool for the job and looking after it properly. You do that activity with a 4-iron, no matter how sharp it is. Oh no, and the one-handed... oh, this is about that kind of game. Wonderful. I'm not reading all that because I don't like my channel to be lost. So yeah, that's a gladiator type game they're talking about, so I'm not reading that. You can if you want to. It's on the screen. You can pause and read it. Weekend girls go for gourd. The Blaronton Weekend Girls Fellowship survived the fierce heat of the Amstrad Stadium yesterday, qualifying for the last 3 of the blood-filled gourd through a superb... Why must there be words like this? And, of course, sites that censor and have no verbal comprehension. Okay, crowd news. Dang it. Where? Back here. Crowd news from a crowd correspondent. Crowd losses in the north have been lower than usual. Police again advise that traveling supporters should not engage in should not engage in doom. Okay. Yay, words I don't want to say on this site because this site sucks. And is that a wrong thing to say when you try to criminalize everything and have no verbal comprehension to realize what's being spoken about? Because that is a pain. Anyway, a locum writes. So let's see here. By Dr. Clucker Trousers, the locum's locum. The locum's locum. Okay. Hello, Dr. Chuckle Trousers here. And boy am I glad to be with you on this voyage. So, you may wonder why this is a locum rights. Well, the reason is simple. Because the doctor is unwell. My partner, Dr. Underthing, was struck down with a temporary indurating hyena of the blibbler. Wow, painful, and why? Not enough precautions is why. So, an ill wind a day sends the doctor away, or in this case, the locum. On a space trip, but so what? You're important people. Other people less important depend on you. If they fall ill, no great loss. But if you fall ill, everything grinds to a halt. Answer. As a locum, I say, don't fall ill. Wow. Anything can go wrong. Blibbler, blorms, alanoids, wobs, streams, asgons, trigerices. Waits to strike. Ow! You could split your alanoids, crist your splonk. One day you find your tharpoid gone. Ouch. When you come kvetching to me, you say locum and locum chuckle trousers. It hurts, and I say serves you right. Rich, powerful, important, but no precautions. Trust me, I'm a locum. Okay, so on board tonight with the spelling like that. By Botsky Denizen. Well, Heidi, hi. Fellow travelers, and welcome to this, the jubilacious Exciterama, which is the maiden voyage of this greatest starship of all time. And you are privileged to be part of it. And nobody more so than I. Oh boy, have we got some hot sounds and wacky glitzy people for you on the manifest. You may have seen a few of them while you sipped your luxury pre-boarding cocktail drinks. Thirst quenching. Right. More like dehydrating if you're talking about those kind. in our purpose-built Vastin Embarkation Center. And here's just a selection to wet your whistle and get you really hepped up, Daddy-o. The Emperor... I'm not... What? With that well-known potentate and gourmand will be shaking a chicken feather tonight for sure. The frigorifico of Kust, its honor Jella Ban Neon Erythro Glass has chosen, yes, the Starship Titanic to introduce for its nuptial tour with the new Frigorifica Galactic Glamour Thing 5D Thulp. Celebrated thinker and malcontent Lemuel will be holding a court at the first class cocktail bar, and if we know Lemuel, the thoughts will be flying. Is he telepathic? And just like broadcast mode? Okay, I don't know. Look out for Hot Beat Combo Swango and the Podostichords, I don't know. Traveling incognita. First class, what else? But we bet they won't be able to resist giving a jig on the promenade deck. A little parrot who knows everything tells Bosky that Vula Brundridge and her latest husband, Ebly Sled Kodu-like Jr., are with us heavily disguised, but there's no disguising Vula. Maybe they just want to be alone, and who can blame them? There'll be more aplenty when we take off, so you cool cat swingers, don't forget to say Heidi hi to Bosky, the man with the mustache. Happy hyperspace of doom. So let's see, the little ad thing here. We don't wish the Starship Titanic good luck. No! Who needs luck when behind you a Klein und Mobius Gürtel of Zimmer Haven and Naxiomat fault intolerant system is. That is a sentence. So it's not goodbye, but Auf Wiedersehen saying Starship Titanic. Yes, 2 jokes. Yeah. Happy, and that's all it says there. No, one of my birds passed away yesterday. I am not happy. I really tried to rescue them. Anyway, onward to the next page. Lifestyle with Crossa. The Starship Titanic is going to revolutionize home furnishing. Crossa, what the heck, Brabostikon tells us why. If you'd already planned your kitchen makeover this year, then stop right now. Because the Starship Titanic has just rewritten the rules of interior design with a mouth-drenching display of retro-classical neo-deco pseudo-Byzantine chic. That's enough internet for today. No, not really. Okay, say goodbye to lead and iron. We're talking marble, and more marble on a spaceship. Well, I mean, better than lead, I suppose. How about we put osmium there for the heck of it, though? And freezes and trees. Wait, that's not freezes. Whatever. And water and marble. But why stop at the kitchen? Take a look around the Titanic. She's full of thrilling ideas for the whole home. How about that dashing Pellerator? What the heck's a Pellerator? Fabric on your sofa. Imagine the music room wallpaper in your bell loft back in Blarantis. Take a peek into Leovinus' study. So there's that stuff there? A lady pointing at a map of some rivers or something. A column that's in a Greek style of some kind, maybe. And looks like there's an edge of a pool. Some passengers looking out somewhere, or there's a railing. I don't know. Isn't that how the den in your home should be? Why not give your garage that airy bilge room look? Airy bilge room look. Well, that's the way to do things, I guess. And with real estate prices this low, can you afford not to build a second canal? What? I mean, if you give me a shovel and enough time, I'll build a canal. I'd like some free food for doing that at least, though. I know what you're thinking. Gondolas. Well, why not? You deserve it. You're flying first class on this baby. You deserve everything you get. Well, that's a way to say that. Think big, think bold, think daring, think Starship Titanic of doom. So, marble and more marble. Where's this from, like a museum? That's probably a museum somewhere, right? Looks like some kind of display of some historical event from somewhere else. Anyway, so like probably a museum in England. Celebrity shop around with Cecily neck flap. Okay then. You know how it is when hubby goes through one of those tiresome can't do a thing with my mustache phases? Well, I've found a wonderful answer, a whole host of elegant and unique mustache alternatives from Tache Galactica. Just pop one in place of an ordinary mustache, perhaps while hubby's asleep, and hey presto, home's happy again. Well, that's the thing to do, I suppose. We all know that one of the great discoveries of this modern age is the old saying, what goes up must come down, but doesn't apply to Mr. Light Ray. Well, unless you're near a singularity. But how many of us make use of this knowledge in the home? Well, I do, with those marvelous uplighters. Just like in the Starship Titanic itself, just dot a few around your living room, and thanks to modern magic, light goes up and it stays up. What? I mean, if it's not bouncing off the surface of the roof like accent lighting style, it's being absorbed. That means you have a Vanta black ceiling, and that's gonna just look slightly less dark, maybe? I don't know, something. At most. Anyway, for that fresh, lemony smell around the house, why not do what I do and use lemons? Yummy-licious. You don't say. Lots of people are in favor of marriage these days, not least me. But a girl must have some secrets from hubby, so here's a tip I picked up from my plumbing supply shop the other day. Keep hubby in the dark and admit nothing. Wah! Well, that's brilliant. Nothing lets a homemaker down more than scruffy warbs. But did you know that for just a few horrants you can obtain a neat and cozy hand-knitted warbware from your local corner shop? Well, you can. That is something. Next time hubby's feeling peaky, why not try pistachios? They really work at being pistachios. Sneezing can be such an embarrassment at premieres and gala award dinners, but did you know that you can't sneeze with your eyes open? Yes, you can. So be like me. Use cheek-mounted spring-loaded eye sticks. Yeah, that sounds like a trip to a doctor waiting to happen. Sneeze coming on, press your cheekbones out, and hey presto, eye sticks shoots out and props your eyelids apart, and it's goodbye to ugly a tissue misery. Yeah, that would be a bad idea. More than Isaac Clarke would bear. Cecilia Neckflap and co-star Carve Gorge Fist will be joining the Starship Titanic for its maiden voyage. Building the Starship Titanic. So let's read these first. Captain, all-in-one lucky, tie pin, and neck gutter? What? Make every takeoff a smooth one. Make every landing a soft one. Make every final destination a clean one. 438 horns, including frozen packaging, not actual size. The original Bison Mind Miners, Galactica Incorporated. Proud suppliers of genuine people's personalities to the bots. I thought it was uploaded consciousness stuff. Not that it would be a thing in real life. That would just be like a facsimile at most. And probably a bad one. High quality mind donors always wanted. Apply to pouch 3183. No academy, no academic zealots, politicians. Right. Fat, lazy, why not try Lobby Light? The new Chock-Full Taste Lobby sensation, they're all talking about join the in crowd. Yes, the crowd with Lobby Light in them. Yes, Lobby Light complements fatty dishes without bulking or unnecessary leakage. Or why not try mixing some Lobby Light in with your Jello and stay the same weight. Apply the Lobby Light Koi Incorporated Unit 47 Dank Street behind Small Mall. And the other thing that said happy before says really. Okay, so onward to the article thing here. Building the Starship Titanic. R.S. Joyce talks to Antar Brobvoistigon, Starship Titanic project manager. Is that supposed to be a clipboard, or is that he's a robot? It's probably just no, whatever. So that's what Antar Brobvoistigon is supposed to look like. The cheap digital watch which encircles Antar Brobvoistigon's wrist, the perpetual reminder of the way the Titanic project encircles his life, is the only outward sign of the awesome responsibility resting on his shoulders. Short, stout, balding Mr. Brobvoistigon cannot be called imposing. He seems jittery yet sessile. We are constantly interrupted by draft persons, construction workers, people carrying plans, spanners, order forms, and memoranda. Mr. Brobvoistigon calms their fears and sends them on their way without ever seeming really to listen to their problems. Sounds like every employer ever. Yet, it's like, oh, I addressed this issue by ignoring it. That's normal, right? When we ask him what it was all about, he says, I haven't a clue. I never listen. I just calm their fears and send them on their way, before going back to watch another few hours worth of The Office on his cell phone. And yeah, that's about most of the supervisor work I've seen at most places. Anyway, he rearranges his pens, leans back into his chair, and stretches his limp. Is that meaning legs? Yet the Titanic project has not been without its setbacks. As Mr. Brobvoistigon himself puts it, the project has not been without setbacks. Take the Anaxiomat fault intolerant system. Fault intolerance is absolutely central to the ship's construction, so we have had to work very closely with Klein und Mobius Gödel. So, what? GBMH of Zimmerhaven. But we're confident now that this remarkable concept will be fully operational by our target launch date. Mr. Brobvoistigon glances at his watch. It is time for him to go to his inspection of the magnificent ship herself. He picks up his clipboard, which seems instantly to become part of him, and stumps from the room. Antar Brobvoistigon, man and clipboard in perfect harmony. Okay, next page. Alright, let's do the Sky at Night one first. The Sky at Night by Snarth Erastimites, something, I don't know. Dark. That's the word for the night sky this quanth. Maybe a quanth a day? Unless there's like a moon phase type thing, I guess, in which it would be... I don't know, if it's a moon phase, half of it wouldn't be that dark. Unless it's like way far away from the sun where it starts, I don't know, something. No, in interstellar flight, all the stars would look like stars, including whatever suns that it's between. But anyway, that's the word for the sky this quanth, although many amateur astronomers will be out in the gardens of their lovely homes, complete with telephone, warm overcoat, flask of warming hot soup, matzos, companionable warb, and plenty of... is that supposed to be like a dog or something in a warb? I don't know. Companionable warb and plenty of delicious, nourishing chocolate. And the main thing for those amateurs to remember is that when I said telephone, I meant telescope. Okay. Of course, you wouldn't get very far trying to take a photograph of the night sky through a telephone. Yeah, not one with only digital zoom. I mean, maybe if you have high enough resolution. Like, you'd have to have more than the M&I has resolution, and then digital zoom's going to be reducing that a fair bit just to get a little bit of a sky graph. But, I mean, it depends. It's quantitative, not qualitative. So, yeah. Optical zoom is usually best, though. But you max out the resolution possible, you get more details that you can actually see on it. Anyway, whatever. So, photograph of the night sky through a telephone. Oh no, but you might say, why would anyone want to take a picture of the night sky above their lovely home? The answer is, because we can. Why not? Just like the chicken which crossed the road. Ha ha ha. But, seriously, if nobody ever took pictures of the night sky, where would we be today? Exactly. So, happy stargazing and enjoy those matzos. I certainly do. Ha ha ha. Yeah, that's a way to actually tell if something's moving. There's... relative to most of the other stars, is having a long exposure thing and following the pathway with the scope mount that tracks, a given set of stars, or with the motion of the sky, basically, and then you see which ones blur because they're having a different motion. But anyway, back on the road with Boppy head case. Well, folks, it starts here, I think. What can I say? It's really great to be guesting here on the maiden voyage of the truly wonderful Starship Titanic. What is it? That's Boppy head case, apparently. Giant microphone, maybe? Let's hope so. Maiden voyage of the wonderful Starship Titanic, and I know a lot of you have come a long way to be here, and hey, we got a long way to go together. Unless you jump out the airlock, that'll be nice and dehydrating. Anyway, best not to do that. What a privilege it was when my manager called me up during a very successful hit season at the Hotel Gat on Florantis' famous Golden Hotel Corner to say that Leo Venice himself, a longtime fan of me and the band, had personally himself requested that we open his own new combo, this truly wonderful starship on which we are on. My eyes are glossing over this and I'm just repeating what it says. I am tired. When I say I had to really bust open my schedule to fit it in, you will know what I mean, right? We are all busy people, but a once in a lifetime opportunity does not come along every day. So it was a time for action, pausing only to give my head a quick polish, and I slipped out of my piano and into something more comfortable and made a beeline for the Hot Club du Beach. I knew I'd find the guys there, and I was right. Snakey was coiled around something cool, Bells was hanging loose as usual, and Bass was feeling pretty low. But tush. Guys, I said, I told you one day we'd be up there with the stars. Well, that's just where we're headed. Extra crispy. There was a silence, the kind of silence which only means one thing: horns. That's the currency, of course, for anyone that didn't remember that. It's a tough life as a musician. It's a tough life as a musician. You got no security, but on the other hand, the boys got lives, and I knew what they were thinking. They were weighing up fame and adulation and untold wealth against privacy and the freedom of being just, lines in the counterpoint. I could have forced the issue, but I'm no autocrat. Bells, I said, shall we take this gig, or is it me? Sure, boss, says Bells. Snaky gives the tootle, which I know means yes. We don't ask base. He got no life anyways. He just tags along half a bar behind. So we reckon we got it all together now, and looking forward to a big success. We're working up a new number specialty for that great gal Titania. So see you there. So that was it for that one there. Fine dining. Yeah, there's other things there, but let's do the fine dining one. Fine dining with a very fine view. By Askagar. Something Askagar. Hello, Faut Toshu. Surely there has never been a restaurant more suited to this ancient Galloid greeting than the fabulously fabulous Starship Titanic first class restaurant. Bien soir. Hello, Faut Toshu. Whatever. Our guests will cry as they'll be crying trying to pronounce it. Will cry as they step out of the pelerator, some kind of turbo lift, I guess. I don't know. And approach the hearthrug of my hospitality. Hearthrug, I guess, of my hospitality. Some may shout the translation. Fill my fat face with your food, you puny foreign oik, and hello. Well, that's a different way to do that. Yep. I'm watching Corner Gas, this is the 25th of September. Corner Gas season 6, and the episode starts with, Lacey winning an all-you-can-eat pierogi contest. So I guess that she would probably be annoyed with having to say that, but I guess it would be somewhat tangentially thematic. Anyway, whatever. But I am no stickler, and I shall not penalize them with an inferior table, even if I wanted to, which I wouldn't, of course. But of course, no. For there are no inferior tables. Are you sure about that? In the Starship Titanic first class restaurant. No, non indeedy. Every table is fine, and all the food is fine also. You're required to believe it. My guests are to me as deities. They are my sublime reason for living. You will not believe me, mon ami? Then let me encircle your wagons of suspicion with my family motto. All they desire they shall have. All they deserve they shall get. Oh yes, I have waited a long time for this honor, and my pride is bursting out. Today I fulfill one of my life's long longings and continue a family tradition which has been in my family for as long as we have had traditions. We the Asgars have excelled throughout our history in producing tip-top class maitre d's for the catering profession. Interestingly, we have also excelled throughout our history in producing tip-top class ruthless assassins. Or occasionally, it has been possible to combine the two in one job. Dun, 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 Agent 47. What? Anyway, occasionally it's been possible to... Yep. Of course, I am on board the Starship Titanic in my role as a cuisinier, not lethal and merciless hired remover. That is a comical notion, isn't it? Haha. Still, better not get out of bed on the wrong side of me when you come to dinner tonight, eh? Wah, wah, wah. It's about a video game. Now on board. Why carry large things when you can send them at no extra cost? There should be an asterisk there with the thing that completely denies that. But anyway, Now installed for your further comfort, the Succubus Mark II featuring oil-free succublob technoblobs. Succubuses are conveniently located in the convenient locations around the ship for your convenience. How convenient. Simply place your large object in the succubus tray, choose a destination, and press so it's gone. To where you wanted. Right. Passengers are requested to keep small children away from the succubus. Passengers are also requested not to attempt to send fellow passengers around the ship. Yeah, that would suck. Anyway, recipe of the Quanth. I guess it's a day? Or, I don't know. By the Titanic tip-top chef de cuisine M. Chef, master chef, I guess. Today I am giving you my chicken. Poor bird. And I'm not reading that. Okay, onward to the next one. It's a bot to full life. Threchtel von Mehemp, our vice chief bot correspondent, gets a sneaky preview of the latest thing in bottery. Wow, that's the only word for it. Or maybe wowee. I've just spent a pretty interesting week at Starshrunk's cool new bottage plant, and boy oh boy have I got some exciting impressions for you. What do I effuse? Mr. Leovinus, genuine people personality bots, of course, and including Marvin. They're sleek, they're shiny, they're color coordinated, they're made of very hard metal. They're the latest all singing, all dancing, all talking bots, and best of all, they're here for you in your first class lifetime. Yeah, the whole lifetime at once, brother. Forget all the embarrassing incidents we experienced with our last year's prototypes. Starstruck sent these guys to the Blaranton School of Servitude to iron out all the grumbles. I'm guessing Marvin didn't go there. The models they're shipping now have burst right through to that big envelope of interest. But if you're worrying that they've taken out all the fun, don't. They'll give you help when you want it, but it's not a yes sirree, no sirree experience with these fellows. Oh no, Father Turbo. Oh no. Starstruck haven't just kept the fun. They've also kept the quirky character bits that most companies throw away. So, how did they do? The secret's in a super lovely control room which monitors the bots all day long. Night times. Night times too. Anytime a bot looks like they're getting out of trim, they can be pulled right back in just like a stout fish on a line. You also get a nice little control, the pet, to summon a bot whenever you feel the urge. And with custom clothing by Tip Top Trin Trailer Otto von Donitz Botware, you'll certainly want to have them around. Split into cohorts according to function. These perky fellows are guaranteed infallible, and they've fixed that famous stampede grumble. Mr. Leovinus promises that whatever the number of passengers, there'll always be just the right number of bots to go around. Somebody stop me. I'm gushing. So, what's the bottom side? Not one that I can see, so maybe I was kidding about the dancing. Who cares? All you need to know is these little rascals can't possibly go wrong. Their eyes start glowing, and it's Judgment Day. What bot magazine? For the widest range of bot reviews, worried which bot to buy? Buy what bot? This Quanth. GPPs. How safe are they really? I don't know. Why toss that bot when you can truck it around to Barry's bot shop? The old shed back of the beyond dismal 26 outskirts off ring roads. Ask for Barry. Moody sell points are specialty. Secure lockup bot wilers for long-term storage. No questions asked. Les bottages. Chic bot models. modes for the discerning. Make your bot a reflection of your taste and discrimination. Formal heads, social adjustment, accent modifications, manners installed. For discreet private appointment, apply to Madame Le Baptiste, Le Battage, Hotel Gat Lobby, Unit 1, Blairantis. Alright, just a few more pages. Safety procedures. In the event of an emergency, passengers must listen for the emergency klaxon of doom. I'd added the of doom, but it's probably accurate. It sounds like this. Wah-wee! 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 Please ignore the test alarm, which sounds like this. Wah-wee! 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 In an emergency, passengers must return to their staterooms and lie down on the bed. Lights must be turned off. Sheets may be drawn, but no further than waist height. Those passengers of a religious nature may find solace in prayer. Known miracle workers are requested to make themselves known to a member of the crew. A drink of water may be taken, but the glass must be returned to the bathroom. Those passengers who comfort themselves with song are requested to do so with due regard to the privacy of others. First class passengers dining in the restaurant when the emergency klaxon sounds may safely finish their meal before commencing safety procedures. How lovely for them. Sergeant class passengers are reminded that first and second class passengers have priority in lifeboats. Wait, what does SGT stand for? Is that sergeant or is that something else? It's some other thing. Third class, I guess. If not sergeant. What is SGT? I don't know. It's third. If they're after first and second, that's third anyway. Have priority in the lifeboats. This is because they paid more for their rooms. Yeah, lovely. And this is because they have worked harder or are simply better at their jobs than you and therefore worth more to society. Well, hopefully their lifeboats are sabotaged then. If they're in a video game. If there are no official announcements, please follow all the instructions given by anyone who appears to be in control. Right. Passengers of a nervous disposition may be comforted to know that because the Starship Titanic cannot possibly go wrong, there are no lifeboats anyway. Yeah? Okay. That is very fitting with the Titanic theme. If you are advised that the ship is about to ditch, please adopt the following positions. If this is uncomfortable, please try this. If you're traveling with a friend, you may try this together. These are like some type of Greek dance. Oh no, on no account position yourself like that. Here's position that is comfortable for whatever such. Okay. And the thing that said happy really now says why. Okay, gifts from the Starship Titanic's haberdashery. A small selection from the wide range of notions available from the Starship Titanic gift haberdashery. It's a gift shop. Contact your local supplier today or visit the website. That one. In the game. I don't know if that exists anymore. Probably not. Who knows? I don't really care to check it out. Well, maybe. But I wouldn't trust that it exists anymore. Starship Titanic travel bag. Wow, look cool as a cube with this spacious logo printed tacky patent back buffed etherline Starship Titanic travel bag featuring revolutionary spilly cloth lining in case of travel accidents. Approved by the Blairantis bag board. Not actual size. That would be a postage stamp size probably. Anyway, Starship Titanic jacket, only 7,183 and 3/5 horns. This jacket, with the picture on the back, yes, is embroidery, keeps you looking cool but feeling toasty warm. It's not really magic, but it could be. Starship Titanic t-shirt, very thin and relaxed shirt with 2 short arms and no collar. Simple, easy action head hole entry. Available in many colors. Also deep space color as shown. Choice of highly appropriate pictures. Quite popular. Warning. Not suitable for people whose arms get cold easily. Like when exposed to the vacuum of space. That sucks. Phone for latest, with phone spelled with an F rather than a PH. Cheapest on market. We will not be beaten. So let's see. Now only 13,153 horns for the bag thing there, the last one there. Well, the first one I didn't go from left to right there. I started with this here. But yeah, 13,153 horns. This bag may be filled with interesting goods. Please refer to your licensed bag dealer for details of what you can put into it in a video game. A View from the Bridge by the Captain. Welcome to the maiden voyage of the Starship Titanic, which I shall be joining, along with the rest of our select passenger list on Baston. Many people have asked, "Look here, Sir Johnny, Titanic is getting from Blaronton to Baston on autopilot, so do we actually need a captain?" No. Of course we do. Automatic pilotage is all very well for ferry flights, but a ship full of priceless, thrusting winners like yourselves needs that organic touch. Picture the scene on the bridge. There's my navigator, Nav, as we call him in our rough Stardogly way, hunched in the navigation hood, fiddling with his star charts, triangulating our next fix. Very technical, jolly good show. Nav gets locked on, and then I take over for the hard bit. Land dogs like yourselves wouldn't know where to start. For me, though, it's almost a reflex, a swift manipulation of the millions of complicated dials, knobs and levers, and off we go. In safe hands, I should say so. Bon voyage. And captain's hats with the Napoleon hat that is Napoleon, just an image superimposed there. Or I'm not, it's whatever. I don't know the term. By us, you're a captain. By your mother, you're a captain. But by a captain, are you a captain? You will be, in a captain's hat from Captain Supplies, available in a wide range of authoritative styles. Okay, page 17 of 20. Bot Notes and Queries by Edwina Fentable, best-selling author of My Man's Made of Metal. Never forget, bots were people too, so it's no use shouting heel or rabbits or where's my slipper, Eisenhower? Dear me, no. Bots respond to polite, firm, clear instructions. Rambling, ill-disciplined, or plain sloppy statements will normally be ignored or deliberately misunderstood, like any comment on Reddit. Ask a poor bot to do this or do that, and then while you're at it, do the other, and he'll do this, do the other. He won't do all the three. There's nothing a bot likes better than a simple question easily answered, or a simple instruction easily performed. Excuse me. And there's nothing a bot hates more than being fiddled with, prodded, sworn at, or generally abused in a video game. So, treat your bot well, and you'll have a faithful friend for life. And don't forget, we all have a duty to look out for any signs that a bot may be unwell. Don't be fooled by a wet nose or shiny eyes. Bot settings have been known to drift. Just keep your eye on the pet and watch out for warning lights. This has been me, Edwina Fentable, wishing you buenesto voyagio. What? Buenesto voyagiolo. Starlight Lines would like to remind passengers that the Starship Titanic is the ship that cannot possibly go wrong, and that includes the bots. Okay, so here's the stuff on the side here. Von Doint's Menswear. Dress at the shop where the people have built the Higgs Drive shop in their lunch hour for their clothes. What? Dress at the shop where the people which built the Higgs Drive shop in their lunch hour for their clothes. Remember our motto, Von Don'ts for men. Or Von Doint, I don't know how to pronounce that. Von Doint meets, something like that. Where the salesmen say, hello. The Von Doints robo-smart range of smart robot outfitters to the robots of the Starship Titanic. It must have been fun when everyone got paid by the word, so they just added as many words as possible, even if they're the same basic things over and over. Von Doint's Unidexter Intergalactic Self-Pressing Re-Entry Trousers, the Intergalactic Trouser with one big leg. Say goodbye to Gousset Misery, guaranteed not to distort at peri-warp speeds. Peri-warp speeds. Let's see, Appy and Peri. Appy is furthest, Peri is close. Right? So, close to warp speeds. Anyway, the Von Dont's Thorn-Proof Ablating Tweed. For the man who prefers a classic look, the ideal partner for the Unidexter trouser, smart, serviceable, easily steam cleaned. Von Doint's engineering shirts. Outside they are stout, crisp bottom twill. Inside they are a reference library of crumple-free engineering formulae. The walking encyclopedia that you wear under your jacket. That sounds very practical. The Von Doint's Sleddy model leather jacket. Factory impregnated with sealed in pheromone finish that get a load of him for that get a load of him effect. That sounds horrific. Available in 3 strengths and 5 popular things. Okay. The Auditory Center, suppliers of sound systems to the Starship Titanic. We are ear for all your listening needs. Latest technology, phonograph cylinders, regrouted, knobs ground to order, needles sharpened. Hear the revolution in sound, the new gramophone. That's almost out of the 1910s. Free checkups. Ear, nose, eye, mouth, brain, mustache, etc. Faulty parts removed. Wah! Free! Wah! The Speech and Vision Center's 32BA small mall behind the large mall, back of the large mall street behind the Hotel GAT NX staff entrance. That sounds like body snatchers. Okay then. Onward to the next page. Vastan elements. Okay. Gravity. Gravity will be light in places everywhere this morning, but will stiffen up by lunchtime, and there may be planetary drifting later in the afternoon. Outlook for the quant up and down. Time. Time is expected to go slightly more slowly than usual. Most people will feel that this quant is dragging until next row day, when it will speed up. Expect next quant to fly by. Wood will continue to be unstable and should be avoided. Uplighting times variable. Throat conditions. Throat conditions are excellent for the time of year. What? Weather unlikely. Let's see here. Executive small ads feeling lobby. Why not invest in our top quality lob booms? Bulk discount for bulk purchase guaranteed to go crispy. After apply pouch 177, no troublemakers. Right. What the heck? Robot parts for sale. All popular centers gustatory, available to order only. All models from domestic to titanium style. You've tried the rest, now try the best. Lynn's Parts, 226 Blind Street West, no callers. Hiya, Crage, from your friends at the Io Imperial Hotel Vastan. We remember you when you were a humble trouser press here. We were sure creased to hear how you went up in the world. Bookings, phone Vastan Center, and there's a number that means nothing, probably. Well, I mean, plus 199-183-018-01-189-1482369 extra extension 1, whatever that would be. There was a thing about how phone numbers were ordeal, right? Um, when the two characters got beamed aboard the Heart of Gold, so I don't know if that actually is referring to something or not. Bowl for sale, nondescript, 1,335, not Hortons, Horrence. Pouch, 41,515. No canvassers or hawkers. 117B Uplift Avenue, outskirts east. The Sinkmeister Champion. Screw action double barbed phone tapping competition poleaxe as used by Neville Sinkmeister Clubman and everything for the nibbler. Large mall Blairantis. Pelorator for sale. Low bibbage, non-stick upholstery, slightly warped, hence low price. Buyer collects. See Father Turbot, the penthouse as space heights the mount. Yum yum yum. Try Lucky Thermal Grouting Flesh and Dribble flavor top-in toast insto snacks for a change from corn fritters. Corn fritters, they're tasty. Buy some and eat them. The Corn Fritter Association. Hungry? Try our famous food. Hot and cold chicken. Greasy chicken. Plain chicken to order. Range of sauce dips including tomato, mustard, beer, plain, starling. Wah! 291 Engine Belt Street, Southeast. Bot components. Why replace your entire bot center when you can repair it at home? Yeah. Also DIY Starship components. Everything from a fuse to a complete central core of doom. Bridging pieces available to personal callers. Flat 22122. Big Space Project Estate, Outer District. Take elevator to 12th floor. Ask for Kevin. Finest bone meal mulch. Bagged Cunningham and Blair Incorporated. Dog seed for sale. Mixed up already. Key lost. Not sure if I'm allowed to say this name on YouTube. Clinton? Okay. Make. Slightly bent. Cording accidentally fell out of trousers during meeting in Hotel Gat. Have a nice day. Apply the Nice Day Company of Blairantis. Phone 3718. For sale. Spare perch. Surplus to requirements. Phone Blairantis 12 1/3. Chicken machines for hire. Free. You just pay for the chickens. Chickabend 226 Outfall Place behind Wolf Stands DIY. Blairantis West 199. Time wasters wanted. Pouch 161. So there's for Hank Yarbo, I guess. Martians need not apply. Wow, that sucks. Box 1318. The year my mom's family lost everything. That was fun. Anyway, the Vision Center. Contact Father Turbot, St. Armelites, Piazza. There's that thing again. A nod and wink is all it takes. I have. Okay. Girls. Yes, you want it. We got beef, chicken, shrimp, etc. Benny's Bar and Girl. What? What? Is that supposed to be grill? What? Okay, telephone room, or is it just like one of those crappy places? Anyway, spelling checker wanted with spelling with only having one L. See Benny 377 telephone road. The same one there? I'm Ben, and I'd like to think I can spell better than that. Rib tickling, easy terms, Edwina Fentable, serious gentlemen only, time wasters, see separate ad. Right. Oh, and there was some other thing here too. Let's see here. This lovely in-flight magazine, devised and written by Michael Bywater and Neil Richards. Starship Titanic art direction by Oscar Ciccone and Isabel Molina. Graphic design by Button Design Co. Copyright 1998. Simon & Schulsker Interactive, a division of Simon & Schulsker Incorporated. Hey, you guys. Thanks for your game manual. And everyone, please buy the game if you wanna. I like it so far. It's an interesting thing. So yeah, here's their thing. So all that stuff. So I don't know. It's probably abandonware soon enough. Anyway, if it isn't by the time I publish this. But when I bought it, it was on Good Old Games. So yeah, onward to the next page. Here's apparently something that looks like some kind of reactor. Or no, it's, let's see, elevator 4, elevator 3, elevator 2, elevator 1, pellator. That's a pellator there apparently. Ballroom, embarkation lobby. So that's where I entered, right? And there's that. So I would be there when I was, maybe that is creator's chamber, sculpture chamber. So that's a map of something in there. Fortillion says, top off the well, Tia. Top of the well. Okay, and here's the back of the book. So I guess we're stuck in the middle of the destination there, like in Passengers. Anyway, so that's the game manual of Starship Titanic. Take care, everyone, and try not to go crazy. 3, 2, 1, but no penguins. Oh well. Kevin!